Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept.
All right, fuck it.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another ACC team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
They moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. It's a short completion of the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Completion sets up a second down play. They'll hand it off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And the Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
The Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run up the middle. So nothing in the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Now from the pistol formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's good day.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Tackle, but 1st down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes.
Yeah, I thought that was a pick.
3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone.
That shit went right through his head. That's a fuck. That's another one.
After, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Takes the handoff again. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Ball near midfield, the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that one's picked off. What a play. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes a quick catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass is caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. second down, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The tight end has got it. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. No press here. The defense backing away. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Running back has it on a screen now. Gets into space at the 50. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he'll be brought down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The game makes it second and medium. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Who's going to take off here? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the handoff. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. No huddle here for the offense.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The Noles bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Oh, it's a reverse. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The important third down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. He's running out of time here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Ducks. And they will claim the second half lead.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. And he pulls in the catch. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow him to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Noles have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play in that corner.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's fourth down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Oh, here comes the reverse. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Seminoles come to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That
freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here.
29 Philly.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.